Yeah, it was only.
That sounds. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what we look like on TV. I've got to move
That's
ourselves
only the
anyway.
backdrop.
This is where we could do with a backdrop. You're bloody right. People are going to say, "Where are you? You're somewhere different. Are you in your kitchen?" No. Well, we are, but.
I can turn the light off.
Well, still the light coming in there, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you still need to see us. Or it's the light coming here. Or... No.
I'll try it. Let me turn it off to see what it looks like.
No! That's even worse.
It is, isn't it? That's all I was watching anyway, because look, I'm not on it.
Well, no, because we're not.
No, it's all said. You're watching us.
Well, they can't be. It's too early.
Well, evening, see?
Matt, no.
Matt.
We're not ready for you.
Sorry, Matt, but it's been a pain.
I'm going.
Yeah, see, people do what they want.
Slightly mad.
We're only putting this doing our phones because we actually see the chats because we can't see Pokemon.
No, that's right. So bear with us.
Yeah.
And we decided to be in the kitchen simply because I can put on the kettle.
Oh, you got all the tea ready.
I've got it all here. I've got it all here, mate. I got the cups, got the spoon, got the milk, got the sugar. It's all here. How cool is that? Hello, Matt. How are you? So we'll soon be doing the old what are we doing? The doubles tournament.
Doubles tournament?
Yeah. What pickies we got today? I've got foxes. Hi guys, how's your week been? Enjoyed the ball action game. Thank you, David. It's been great. Thank you. Very busy at work, but that's better than not being busy. Yeah, good ball action game. Should be a good game tonight, actually. So what I might just try and do, hang on, improvise, adapt, overcome.
Sorry, please. Don't do that. That's better. I can actually see my phone and I can see the comments.
There you go. Is that blocking the sun a bit, then, Jake?
A little bit, yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it's alright.
We need, it's more your side, I'll do that.
Because that's because I'm crying.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah. That's what a special needs teacher told me anyway.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
That'll be alright.
That's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need a backdrop, don't we?
Yeah, we do need a backdrop, yeah.
Why the kitchen tonight? Because I was thinking it'd be better because then when we go, your turn to make a cup of tea. No, I can just go click.
That means, you know what that means from now on?
I'll be making the tea.
Yeah, because I'll be sitting there.
I'll be sitting here as well. I'll be right here.
Yeah, but you're the close to the kettle.
Oh, we'll change that.
No, it's just traditional. I've always said here, so we can't change now.
Hey, look at that. Look at what Simon's done. He's called himself Battle Bunker. That means he's going to do a video.
It could
He's
be,
going to do it. He's going to do a battle report.
Yeah.
I'm going to make your biscuit.
Oi.
Yeah, well. Go. Now you see it? Mm.
Poor Daniel. Right, fruit. Oh, my finger.
Nice. Thanks. You're on holiday now, aren't you? School's broken up. That's why Mrs. keeps rubbing in. So, third edition tonight, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be. Well, I'm hoping it's a good game. We've even worked out. Yeah, hell yeah. We've even worked out what we're going to do if I win or what we're going to do if I lose.
Yeah, and we rolled for my death company.
So we started off with the chaplain of what? 3 men?
What?
You start off. No. I mean, you start off with
3 plus D3.
Yeah, which is 2. So we had 5. After his rolls, he's ended up with a 14-strong death company.
Yeah.
With a lot of power fists, a lot of attacks.
4 of those come out of one squad.
Oh.
So one bloke, very lonely.
So Battle Bunker, you're gonna start doing some battle reports. Which should be cool. I'll have to subscribe to that then. Now I know you're up and running. Oh, do you know what's good about this? I can drink this cup of tea really fast and then just go click. No one are going to get enough cup of tea. That's awesome. It's a great idea. I don't think it's as echoey.
No, it's not.
Linear, so that'd be cool. In fact, I could cook something while there's a cooker right here.
Because next week it's doubles, isn't it?
Yes. May occasionally, very occasionally, may invite you up. Oh, thanks. Well, don't forget you're here next. No, it's the 12th. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's next Saturday.
Yeah.
Next Saturday is on doubles.
Because Tom's got his double tournament that week.
He's got it that day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got to do a double tournament. Then he's got to come up here. Oh no, he won't be up here, won't he?
Yeah.
Is it running here?
Yeah.
In the hall?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Next week, yeah. So, and then you're teaming up with Simon with his Ratkin, and you're bringing your goblins.
Yep.
Goblins. And then we're bringing undead. I must message Tom, see what he wants to bring. Because you've got 1,200 points to play with. It's not a lot, but it is. There's loads of goblins, loads of bodies, and loads of rats, isn't it?
12 hordes. Oh God. No, is it 12 hordes?
Is it really?
No, it's not. It's not 12 hordes. No. How many points? 1,000.
200.
No, it's just under to that. It's probably about 10 hordes.
What, with any characters?
No, just 10 hordes.
Because you technically don't need to, do you? With Kings of War, you could. Well, you don't have no inspiring.
10 hordes. It's 140 points each.
No, it won't be 10 then, will it? You've only got 1,200 to play with.
140.
Yeah, so
Times
that's
10.
1,400.
Yeah.
You got 1,200.
Oh, so right. So 8 hordes then.
So 8 orders and individuals.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If I turn up with that, you're gonna go, you tosser.
I'm going to say anyway. Because could I match you with skeletons? I don't think I could. Can I run either the rats or woodies? No.
No rats.
No, rats. You're not doing woodies with goblins. No bloody chance. I don't care what
No,
the
they're
rules
evil.
say.
Goblins are evil.
Yeah.
I don't think the woodies are.
Woodies are neutral.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they might be good actually. Either way, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Warhammer Brain won't cope with that.
Thank you.
Okay, stick me biscuits
Should
straight
we get
away.
mine? Yeah, I could do 8 hordes.
Woods are neutral. Don't care. You're not bringing them. Gotta be rats.
Yeah, rats.
Gotta go evil against. Oh, evil, I suppose.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do that, you team up with me then, Simon. You bring your woodies, I'll bring the skeletons. No. It's got to be rats and goblins. That'd be such a massive horde army. God,
Yeah.
Jesus. Do we go elite?
Would be a lot of goblins, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Dead versus living. Yeah, but it's got to be the rats.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, what would I bring?
And dead.
No, obviously.
No
I'm
matter.
thinking, what do I bring? Do I go elite, or do I bring the chaff and let
Well, I'm not being
Tom
funny.
do the
Tom's
surgeon in that?
Tom's going to do all the thinking.
Good point. I'm not even offended. Because I know what you're going for there. Can't even speak. Got no chance tonight, have I?
Tom can go, what the frick are you doing?
Oh, I think it'd be saying worse than that.
Yeah, I think he would be, yeah. Because especially when you probably move something and allow his flanks to be opened up to be charged. He'll be like,
He won't. If I could go down there, I'd be a whole load more gobbles. Expensive journey though, sadly. Yeah, just a bit.
I might have to shut up, why is it? No.
We do.
Matt's messaging come up.
Excuse me, we're experiencing technical difficulties. There it is.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. I put it all messages, but not just top.
Alright. Oh, what's everybody drinking while they watch this? Because I always put on there, grab yourself a cuppa, grab some biscuits sort of thing. So are you all drinking a beverage or are you drinking some alcohol?
Actually, God was not anyway, man, because I know you're busy painting them. So it'll be another goblin army.
Yeah, but I don't have to worry about that goblin army because that's up north somewhere. Jace, I've sent you all this. Have a check. See,
I did check it.
This is where Tom and I will have an advantage over you two because you don't check your messages.
I do check my messages.
You're not meant to.
I'm
relying on you not communicating.
No, there's a difference. I check my messages. I just don't reply to them.
That does mean you have a social media. He does.
Yeah, I just don't reply.
But Muggins here does most of the social media stuff, don't I?
Yeah.
You do all the train.
Yeah.
You have to get on the splatter now one day.
Yeah, it's literally getting home, setting up, and actually.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 PM tomorrow night.
9 PM. I might be able to try that one.
Oh, hang on. Seems me leaning on the.
Yeah.
It's convenient now, isn't it? I'll just move this across a bit so I can lean like that. Yes, it's 9 PM, but you're in the Splatter Chat now group, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, so there'll be a link there, and you can just try and link into that if you want. If you can't, don't mind.
Yeah.
Gobs are coming along fairly quick now. Got 80 rabble and 60 spares redone this week. Currently deciding on more beast colours.
Yeah. It's a bit of a.
More beasts are
They're basically dogs. I just mind just the flesh colour with the white fur.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Because I was too lazy to do anything technical. To be honest.
Can't knock that. I mean, I spent 2 hours last night chatting to Johnny Watson. He done a live painting stream. And in that 2 hours, I think I'd done the first and second stages of highlights on my Terminator. And that was just the body.
Yeah, well,
not the
trouble is, with the you'll find it when you got it's like King's War. He goes, here's your base. You should have blah 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 medals on there, shouldn't you? So I went, right, here's my War Beast regiment. I think it was. That should have 20. No, 10. I think it's 10 because it's
regiment's 20.
Yeah, but if it's cavalry, it's 10, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
No, but if you can cram them on, it looks good, but it's just not going to.
I can cram them on. As well, because what I thought when I brought them, I went, I'll buy these. I brought a load, but I need 10. What's that?
Well, he's not doing highlights, he might do it for his trolls.
Yeah, but so I brought a load, thinking, this is how I need to do the 3 units. And when I got there, I went, I can't stick all these onto the freaking bases. So instead of 3 years, I got 4 units. And then I realised, oh crap, I've got all these other ones extra because I've got mincers instead of chariots.
Yeah.
So I even more ball beasts freaking spare. I went, I ain't freaking doing all this. I'm just going to do these basic. If I've got that many to paint, it's going to be basic.
Yeah.
But
your army looks great.
I mean, I've only used them all beast once.
No, but your army overall looks great. It's like my nids I'm using tonight.
Yeah.
If you get close and look close at them, they're crap.
Yeah.
But as an overall effect on the army, it's going to look good. The only thing that's letting me down with my elves at the moment, because I was looking at them and I was thinking, yeah, I'm happy with the spearmen. I'm kind of not happy with the underskirt of the elf archers. I'm thinking, I've blocked it.
Too free.
It's too free. It's got lace in it and everything. I've block coloured it, so when you look close, it doesn't look good. But far away, it kind of blends. Yeah. But I'm thinking of just tightening them up a little bit, and then it's the bases that are doing my head in.
Tightening up your elves with your pretty little piddies.
I'm not biting. My elves look bloody amazing. Even I've got to say that. Those spearmen look friggin' awesome. And the black outline on the shields
Yeah, that does stand out actually. I do like that.
That's with a pen.
Yeah.
That's just no one doing it with a paintbrush. And I think that's why when you see some people, especially when you're buying them off eBay and that, it's not been done.
No.
So I've nicked one of my daughter's very fine ink pens and just with a 0.3mm end and just gone around them. And that makes a hell of a difference. And it's only one pass. I think if I went round again, it would make them stand out even more. But all I'm going to do now is do them as, I'll do some troops with 8 men. Regiments will have 16 and a horde will have 32. And that's it.
I'll tell you what I will probably redo at some point with my goblin army is my bolt throwers.
What's wrong with that?
The actual bolt thrower is nothing, but when you look at the crew, there must be really old sculpts.
Right.
They don't look like the plastics.
Right.
They're completely. So I've literally went, oh, don't now because I was doing something the other day. I went, oh, they don't look right.
They don't fit in with the rest
Yeah,
of the
so
army.
I might actually take the crew off because the crew are quite hard to
You
paint.
don't need the crew.
I do.
Yeah, but I mean you don't. And I keep promising myself I'm going to glue my crew onto my screaming catapults.
Yeah.
Not screaming catapults, my balefire catapults.
Yeah.
I've never got around doing that.
But I'm going to literally take the crew off and actually paint up some of the plastic ones and put those onto it.
Yeah.
So it looks the whole army.
And if you put ones on there that have got spears,
Yeah.
because there's spear chuckers,
Yeah. Yeah. So
that will look good.
yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically put a couple of models on there that go with the Express of the Army instead of the original crew. Because I looked at them. The models are nice, but to me they're very old fantasy.
Right. Okay.
That style, very Marauder style.
Yeah.
Goblins, you know, more skinny and longer pointy noses, where the new plastic ones are a bit more different looking.
Yeah, but yours have got long, skinny noses.
Yeah, but they're not as skinny faced and as skinny limbed as the metal ones. If you saw the metal ones, you'd think they were old Marauder models.
Oh, they metal, are they?
Yeah, they're metal. Yeah, so I'm going to scrap the crew and put the actual proper little plastic ones on there, so it just all blends in properly.
Well, really,
now I've noticed it, I'm going to see it every freaking time.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do with the bases of my elves. Because just to get them on the board, I might do them just very basic, and then one day I might do more scenic-y type bases. I don't know. Or do I just go for it? Don't know.
Go for it, mate, because I like once you've done that one base and it looks nice, you'll go, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this all of them. It's as simple as that. It'll just, even if you just get one of those rolling pins with the texture.
Yeah,
with cobblestone.
I'm tempted by that.
I reckon that'll look nice with you.
I'm tempted by it, but I'm not sure. You need at least one tree or bush per base for elves. See, I'm thinking just a nice grassy base with a couple of clumps of bushes or flowers or something like that, sort of thing. Or so if you got a troop, you can't do a lot with a troop base. But if you've got a regiment or a horde, then you can make that a little bit more scenic.
Yeah, well, you could do a cobblestone base with a few plant plots.
Yeah.
Look at the pansies and
Heads of orcs.
I got orcs, it's the matter.
Goblins in. James, you got any goblins spare? Why? No,
Yeah, I got loads here.
no reason. Why not try and get some elf training and break it up and glue that on like ruins? Yeah, it's time though, Christ, man. I get it, but it's like I'm slow enough painting as it is without having to bog myself down with a nice looking base.
I should go. Once you've done one base, when you cracked it, you'll knock the rest out really quickly. Because you don't have to do a lot.
Yeah, but then my undead, it's just flocking gravel, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but you're spending time on your elves, aren't you?
Yeah, I know.
You didn't spend any time on your undead, did you?
You're such a tosser. I mean, ow. It's a fact you went last time we had a game. At least you have an idea. I'm still clueless on my God's multi bases. Last time we saw my undead, he went, "Oh, I've not seen these before. I've been fielding them all the time. Are these mad? Yeah. Oh, these look really good. Thanks, Jace." Knob. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. Look at this. Off at the kettle.
They did look. They do look really nice close up.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, see? See, my models can stand a bit of scrutiny. Yours can't. Well, yours actually can. Your goblins look really good. Because they're all contrast as well.
The yellow's not.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh. No, I suppose it would be, would it?
No, because
What yellow's that then?
Just a base. Yeah, well, one of the elder name yellow, I think it is.
Your yellow.
Yeah, then basically because I put
because that's a good coverage actually.
yeah, then I put a wash over the top of it.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do contrast on that. But all the leather and everything else is just contrast.
Do you know what? I got really carried away with my Wind Rider host.
Yeah.
Got highlights in and all sorts. Should just leave the urn on. I'm thinking about it, but I need to move it to sort of there.
Mm.
But no, I'm having another cup of tea.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, now goblins.
At least I'm not dunking on live, am I?
True. But yeah, I even usually do the basement. Just try one base.
Oh, stop leaning over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to. But I was watching a guy on YouTube, and he was doing Night Stalkers, and he had 4 bases, and he planned where he was going to put his models. He had a fence going across 2 of them, so they're all troop stands, but he planned it so that if you put them together as a horde,
Ooh.
they'd all interlock.
Well, a bit like a cave kind of looking like it's all.
Leaving toward. Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. So he was looking at it all interlocking. He had tentacles going across, and he would cut where the joint was and that. But yeah, it looked really good what he was doing. But not paid rent, just allowed in the kitchen. Yeah. Hello, Leslie. Well, we thought it'd be easier because I've just made another cup of tea and I haven't had to leave Jace alone. See.
Yeah. That's what I do. I end up going on YouTube and watching loads of basing videos.
Yeah.
And just watch other people doing their basing. Like, well, that looks quite easy. I'll go again and it's like, oh yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, I might do the same actually.
Because you don't have to do it over the top because a lot of the models are going to hide it just a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't want to do over the top base because with my elves, I want my models to be the focal point.
Yeah, but if Maggie, you won't see most of the base.
Tea, milk, and 2 sugars, please. Yeah, but you haven't got a lot of room to work with a troop base. It's not that big.
No, that's why you do those. Just do it like paving slabs.
Yeah.
And that. They're not that.
Have to see.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
You're alright.
See how it goes. There we go. So let me know when you want another coffee, sir, because I've got it all to hand here.
I'm alright, mate.
You alright?
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But now, so I've finished off most of my goblins now. So I'm going to start.
Hello, Rain Coast Beer. Morning, or afternoon, or evening. There were some amazing tables at Adapticon this year.
Ooh. You've been to them. Hang on. That's one in America.
Adapticon's in America, Leslie. I thought you were in Norway.
Yes, around a bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't he? And then he's watching something on YouTube.
I haven't watched anything about Adapticon this year.
I can't get excited about stuff now. So if it's old stuff, yeah. Microwave for the past that's behind you. Yeah, but I've got a cooker right here as well. For the spares, I was thinking Goblin Town type bridges to shoot from, but not very practical for moving them around or packing in back cases. Yeah.
Yeah.
I came up with a ridiculously stupid idea. It was to work out my army so all the bases would interlock and then plan it like it's a village with the roads and that. So when it all goes together, it makes a couple of houses with a couple of streets.
There's a guy.
Undead running through the village like.
I think it's Hong Kong, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, on YouTube.
Milwaukee. There's an Asian guy. I can't think what his channel's called. He does a lot of podcasts and talking and stuff like that. He's got a goblin on. He did it pink. All his ones are pink. But he's done it in a crystal. He's made all his bases up in a crystal cave. But they stack. He's done it so you can actually stack them all on top of each other. So there's like lots of different levels where he puts it away. And he actually made a comic book to go with it, explaining why they're pink.
Oh, okay.
And he took that to his tournament. I can't remember what the channel's called, but he's quite good. But yeah, so I went, oh yeah. But yeah, he did it. So the actual box, it's like a box, and then it's one level. Then with the columns he's got in it, the next level unit sits on top, and sits on top, sits on top. And he actually printed the comic book to go with it.
It's Milwaukee Hurricane. I still liked that bloke who done the Ratkins running under the
Oh,
stairs,
yeah.
and you had hobbits on top plucking apples off trees, weren't they?
Mm.
So they were still the right sizes, but they were quite tall, and it had two different layers. So you had two tunnels, and then above that you had a lovely green field with a couple of trees with apples on it, and a couple of hobbits picking the.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really good. There we go.
Yeah, because we're going up to. I'm not going to. I'll get the wrong one. Sustain fire. No, not jam. Overwatch. I don't know why I forget that one because there's a game we play called Overwatch as well. We used to play. I can't. So we're going up to Overwatch, aren't we, this year? For a little game.
Mm. Want to.
We play to. That's the end of the month.
Mm.
And that'll be now I've got to take. I'm taking up my scout army because
You're going to have a scout off against Blood Angel Scout.
yeah, they're not tonight. Yeah.
He will be. Well, might be, might not be.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm still undecided whether I'm going to take me Dark Angels, me Eldar, or me Nids.
Or I could use my other army against him.
Mate, you're going to lose so many friends that day. You'll think you'll make friends, and you're going to lose them. Because I am never going against that army. Ever. You got to take it though. I'm not going to tell them what it is, but you got to take it. Local con here next weekend. Trotter salutes to it should be a big Kings of War and Bolt Action Presents 40k and Saga tournaments too. What is I've been watching a bit of Josh from Crown of Command, his other channel called Sword and Sake. Sake? Is it sake? Sake? Yeah, sake, the rice wine. And he's been mentioning, he mentioned Saga, which is like, I think it's like a skirmish Norse Viking
Yeah,
thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
So he's going to be doing Baron's War.
You know, salutes in London, isn't it? Was hang on, no.
Well, no, this salute, there is a salute in London. Because Johnny mentioned it yesterday from Johnny Watson Gaming. We were doing a little live painting thing, and he asked if we ever got to salute. I don't think I'll be able to do that. But we are talking about got to start now. Oh, my daughter's not watching. Got to start now. Yeah, she will just throw me under the bus to start laying down the foundations to go to the Warlord Games exhibition. That'd be up Friday back. In Vancouver, Rain Coast. Oh, I don't know. Might be.
We won't be able to get to that again.
Well, we're gonna go to Jam. Not Jam. We're gonna go to Sustained Fire in Brisbane next year. Hello, love. You know I don't have a passport. I've got a passport because I'm going to Brisbane. Susan. Banbury, British Columbia, Metro, Vancouver. Your Victorian friends might be there. Oh,
class.
Victorian Wargaming.
Yeah, I like this. I can't remember the last time they put a video request in.
Yeah, but then you think about it, we don't realise how lucky we are to be able to do what we do. I mean, we pump out a load of games, and it's obviously quantity over quality.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're really lucky to be able to get together. It's so hard for some people to get together. You'll see more at Salute, Rich. What, for Bolt Action? Oh, that's in London, isn't it? London sucks.
But then, so London, if we went up there, we'd have to pay hotels and everything.
We're going to have to pay for hotels.
Yeah, we'd be bloody cheaper where we're going to be going. It's London, isn't it?
And you will not be distracted by Games Workshop. We're not going to anyway. We're going to be distracted by Mantic.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Mantic.
Yeah, if we're allowed to go up to... Yeah, but Mantic do a game days, wouldn't they? Oh. What they want to do is organise themselves so they can do one on a Saturday and Mantic do one on a Sunday, and we can just go for the whole weekend. We go for the Friday, come back Monday.
Right, can you imagine that?
Yeah, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
You can tell them, fine, we tell we're going to one of them, the car broke down.
Don't jinx me. We got to get to Overwatch. Don't bloody jinx me. Don't even mention the car again today. Big conflict, 47 years out on Adepticon still sounds like it's a bolt action based but with new type. It is bolt action based, isn't it?
Yeah. It just bolt
Well, I'm
action carry
assuming
on.
they've got to release Conflict 3rd edition then to keep it in line with the bolt action. Because Conflict is just bolt action.
Yeah, but it's
But with German werewolves.
yeah, and mechanised
Plasma
British.
guns and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you've got robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. We've sort of got to make a mind what we're going to do next year. But
You've seen some more Divergent. All right, okay. Well, we're going to Tewkesbury this year, and I'm going to take some cash to see if that bloke's there again. I can't remember what he's called. I'll have to get his name next time. Well, I did get his name. I did write it down. I forgot it. And I did ask other traders what he was called and that, but I've never got any comeback on it. So I'm hoping he is there, because oh my god, he's selling models not at eBay prices. So I was getting, realistically, I was getting the High Elf Phoenix Guard, the old metal ones, and it worked out at about £2 a model. And he had ogres there. Then he was selling them. They were on bases of 2 per base. And he was selling them like dirt cheap. I reckon if you took 100 quid out, you come away with a massive army.
I don't.
Easily.
I can't agree.
There's always Wayland Games. Wayland Games
Yeah,
cheap.
yeah. I do get. Well, to be honest, I get most of my stuff from there. I've even got my paints now from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Crackle Paint, and I thought to make it up to 20 quid, I went and ordered a load of more paints that I needed.
Oh, okay.
I thought, well, I'll do that. It's still cheap. They're still cheaper than Games Workshop, and it was just easy.
I'm slowly moving over to Vallejo.
They do Vallejo as well.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm too lazy to go down the shops, so I just go. Oh, that, and that. It comes to my door, even better.
I actually, when we go in town, I said I'm just going to pop into Games Workshop. I call it Games Workshop. It's Warhammer World now, isn't it? I'm going to pop into Games Workshop just in case Jason's in there. Catch him out. You never are.
No, I don't go. I only go in there to buy books, the novels. To be honest.
I've given up on the horse heresy because now knowing I can't get the rest of the books, I've stopped reading it. And I found one of them. I can't remember what I was on. I think it's the first wall or something. And it was just jumping from here there. And I thought, oh, let's do my head in. There's too many subplots for my fragile little brain to keep up with.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking, hang on, who's that? What? Where did that person come from? What the? Oh, just keep. Oh no, this makes no sense now.
If you carry on, they die anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So what's
it,
the point?
It's just gives you a little bit of
Yeah.
story.
So it's just like whatever. Yeah, most of my stuff is not in print. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I could go so far. I think I've got the ones where Sanguine or something is to do with Sanguinius, and I've got the one with the Titan.
Yeah.
And that's about as far as I can go. I've got all up to Echoes of Eternity you can borrow. Honestly, mate, I've given up reading them, but thank you.
It was the last 3. So I got to the one where literally the Emperor goes onto the barge.
Yeah, we know how that ends.
Yeah, I know how it ends, but I wanted to read the next one that goes through that one, and I went, it's out of print now.
Yeah, if you had bought them when they first came out in hardback, you'd have them all. But it's the fact that I was like, I was in Waterstones, other bookshops were available, and it was like that thick. And I thought, that's part 1? Talk about dragging it out.
Yeah. It's always summarising, but I wouldn't actually read the book.
Read the books, yeah.
I thought, I was almost finished. I've got 2 books to go, and I've finished all of them.
Oh wow, you got further than I did.
And it was like, I can't get the second to last because it's out of print. Well, there's no point buying the freaking last one then, is there?
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't bother. And when I saw it, someone goes, go on eBay and something like that. I went, I did.
Yeah, well, they small fortune.
Small freaking fortune for a paperback book. I thought you could go take a
Run jump.
Yeah, something like that. Or use the book where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
For that price. Yeah. With sandpaper on it.
Rich, just stick with the War of the Roses. That gets complicated enough with them changes so shit on it ever. You think there were Italians involved? I went there. That's another game that Josh mentioned. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but it's never mind the Bill Hooks.
Oh
which
yeah.
is by, I think it's by two fat lardies.
Yeah.
I've heard other reenactor friends say it's a really good game, and it's all based on like the 100 Years' War and the War of the Roses. Bill Hooks would be more War of the Roses, to be fair. But yeah, so there's that. There's the Baron's Wars. There's quite a few historical games out there, to be fair. Let's do a sub-channel. Historical games only. No.
We do. Kings of War.
That's not historical, it's fantasy, isn't it?
No.
You can boat action for
It's real. 40K's real.
Yeah, because it's in colour, isn't it?
Yeah. In colour.
Ah,
It's
good point,
real.
yeah. Oh, that was a message from the missus. I missed it. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
She's been watching. What's this you going to wear? Oh, crap. Jason was staying at your place at night. Too many games. Yeah, there are too many games. I mean, look at us. I keep getting emails saying things have been updated in one-page rules. And I'm thinking, oh, God, really? No, it's Rich. It's War Games Illustrated. No, it's not Rich. It's War Games Illustrated. What is?
War Games Illustrated is a magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on board games with minis like Zombicide, Dungeons Saga? And no. No. You want to do Blood Bowl, don't you?
I don't think Blood Bowl will be that. I've only got
Wouldn't be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty boring to watch, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a fun game to play, but to watch, I would get bored watching Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I don't watch Blood Bowl.
No.
It was fun to play, and I still think one of the best ones was the original one, where you could have skull fractures and broken arms, broken legs.
You can infer it.
Yeah, but this is...
And you can cheat.
Yeah.
And you can foul people.
Yeah.
And you can rob all their money at the end of the game.
Oh, that's when you make your own teams do Death Zone and that, isn't it? If you just play it as a one-off game.
Oh, campaigns are so much better.
Yeah.
Because you can, oh, I'm losing, oh no. At the end of the game, you play the dirty trick. Oh, look, I stole all your winnings.
Bloody hell.
You might win the game, but I killed half your men and I've taken all your winnings.
Mind you, I was surprised how Gorgon Walker turned on its head.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have captured my truck back, that sort of little campaigny thing would have ended there and then. I would have had to start a new squad.
Yeah.
And because I managed to catch that truck, and I was going against a higher ranking mob.
Boots you
Oh
right
my
up.
God, yeah. And then I had that game with really hot dice. And it was just like, oh, I'm going to fire your truck. Oh, blown up. Yeah, so the last one of that's out, I think. I think what we're going to do with that, aren't we? We're going to pretend to fast forward a few months or even a year, and this is what's happened to the mobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we'll just do another mob with we started with 100 teeth. We were going to start with like 200 teeth, weren't we?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just to make it a bit more interesting.
Would I build up on what I've got?
No, we just start fresh.
Or start completely afresh?
Start completely fresh. Yeah.
So there's that. Because I know Tom does. Rain Coast. If you want to look at other games, check out Exploding 8. Because they do a lot of the smaller games like Walking Dead and stuff like that. Have I missed?
No, that's
We played movies lately. Zombicide, Cthulhu's Death, May Die, Dragon Saga Origins, Dungeon Saga Origins.
Because Tom's trying to get me to do Dead Zone and Firefight.
Now Firefight's the 40k version, isn't it? Dead Zone's your skirmish.
Yeah.
Firefight's your 40k, and Warpath is the epic.
What's the one we played?
That was Dead Zone.
Dead Zone. That was the skirmish.
That was a skirmish game.
Yeah, that was like a gang fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like your kill team.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Then you had your Firefight, which is your main game, which is like 40k. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got your Warpath, which is the epic version of it.
Yeah.
If I didn't do 40k, I'd probably try Firefight.
All right. Yeah.
Dead Zone and Halo, same game. Yeah.
Yeah, Halo's probably. I mean, Tom's trying to start up a Halo campaign, I think.
But other than that, if we weren't doing 40k, I would try and do one-page rules.
Yeah.
It's 40k. It's the later edition 40k without the bloody faff. And I find when we were just playing the game without just
It's
the
very-
basic game,
Yeah.
it's just great. Ruckus is published by, well, never mind the Billocks, here's the Rux, better known as Ruckus. Is a medieval skirmish game with narrative heavy tabletop. Oh, right, okay. Right, okay.
So there's so many games out there. Unless you ever try them, you don't know if you like them. That's the trouble.
Well, this is why
But
we're
then you've got
gonna,
to invest for it before you try, can't you?
how close up, massively different. The factions, the whole idea behind it were massively different.
What's that?
The difference between 40k and Mantic's version.
Yeah.
Because when we've done that Dead Zone thing, Orc Marauders are really good at shooting.
Yeah.
Where the Enforcers, which I was trying to act like Space Marines, are better in combat. Rule set. Never mind the bill hooks. But while they are key surroundings, it's not directly expansion around this game. But this is why we're going to get Chris down.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get Chris down to have a game of bolt action with us again. And he did say he'd happily come and bring different games to do a trial game. Go to Salute and you can often try the games.
Yeah.
So we got to go Salute now because we've been told by our viewers.
Salute, or what's the one in Birmingham?
Expo.
Expo.
That'd be closer to get to.
Yeah.
And less hassle.
Yeah.
Just don't have to drive in London. That was a nightmare.
I know one of the guys. I think is it. I'm not sure it was one he calls it. It's called Peachy.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, please, mate.
I've got nothing more left.
Yeah, I think it was the guy that Peachy, don't know on each other. He did his own personal take on all the shows. Which one he thought was best, and which one he thought he wasn't.
Right.
But he did it as on cost and value and everything like that. And yeah, but what he did, because he said he went to one where he took his son.
Yeah.
And his son's only little, and I think it was either the Birmingham one he said was probably best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry about the kettle.
The one in London, he probably was what I think was almost at the bottom of the list.
Well, Salute.
Because he said it's all right, but it's in London. Because he was saying like, if you've got to pay to get somewhere, he goes, driving in London, pain in the ass. Parking's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Cost of food is a pain in the ass. You know, and getting in there, and if you want to buy some food inside, whoa! For him, he said, as a dad taking his son there,
Too expensive.
he said, yeah, it just wasn't. It's too expensive. Weren't much for his son to do. But where he went to, I think it was Expo. He said there was table. It was really kiddie friendly.
Yeah, because we got fellow reenactors. They took their daughter to Expo and literally left her playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
They walked around.
Yeah, he said it was really good. He said the value, the money. Yeah, he said yeah, because Expo's Birmingham, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, yeah, the NC. He said it's brilliant because drivers parking there, train stations right nearby.
Well, it's got a massive car park. It's
Massive
an exhibition.
Yeah.
Where we do caravan and motorhome shows as well.
He said it was so much better for that.
I'm not bringing them.
But yeah, he said that.
It's my time.
But yeah, he rated that one quite high. There was another one he rated quite high as well. I think it might have been one in Wales or something. But yeah, the actual London one, he rated quite low.
Do you want to actually ever do a road trip to Firestorm Games? Is there any reason to do that?
Not for me, right? No.
I don't think so, no.
No.
I might swing by because we're going to be up and around that area later this year. So I might try and see if I can squeeze a side trip in. Probably not.
No. So I like going to some of the shows because you see other stuff.
Well, you went to Bournemouth, didn't you?
Yeah. The only thing I found with Bournemouth, there was no Kings of War. I was really disappointed about.
British events tend to be one day. Our Salute runs 3 days war games for a handful of dealers and rummage sales. Wow, 3 days, bloody hell. Yeah, Expo's Expo's a weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 3 days.
So we'd go up
Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Well, we could go up on Thursday, do the Friday, which would avoid the worst of the traffic, and come back Saturday.
Yeah.
Or we could do the Thursday. Go up Thursday night. We'll go up Thursday afternoon or whatever. Go up there, get the hotel. Go there Friday and come back Friday night. 'Cause it's only like 3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And he does. They do, and then they do their raffle as well.
Raincoat, the costs are too high in the UK. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right there.
But yeah. They do a raffle in Expo.
Yeah, we won't be there to win, will we? I suppose the names will be down, won't it?
No, you basically they got. I think they've got some sign where you go take your photograph on the side, download to their site,
Right.
and it automatically enters you that raffle that day.
Right. Okay.
And if you win,
Mhm.
you have to go spend £1,000. The bloke gives you his card, and you've got £1,000 to go spend in the actual exposition that day. He does it every day.
That's a piece of cake.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Games
Games Workshop. I look at custard diary, please. Which you go on up to Mantic and then on to Expo on the way home. No, I think Nottingham's a bit. Well, you could cut across. No, it'd be a nightmare. No, we want different dates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to Expo and then go up to Tech.
Yeah, we could go up to Mantic and Warlord, and then as one trip.
Time to work on the wife. Never gonna happen.
One trip a year.
Yeah, well, no, but we got to do Overwatch next year, haven't we?
Yeah, but then we could also do another trip. Like 2 trips a year. We've got to do it at least once.
Birmingham to Nottingham, an hour or so.
Yeah, we've got to do it at least once.
Well, you say we are doing a trip this year, so we're going to work.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but we've
We're
got
going about next year.
I'm not about next year.
So we are going to do Warlord Games, which means we can do Mantic, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or go to Expo. I think we get more out of Warlord Games.
I think you would, yeah. Yeah.
No, so we do. We would.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get as much out of Expo.
No, I probably wouldn't. I probably would get more out of Warlord Games.
Yeah, definitely. If you had to pick one, I wouldn't mind trying to bring out your lead.
Yeah, that's apparently going to a bigger place next year.
Because they moved it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because matey Brian Ansell's obviously passed away, and he was kind of running it. It was at his foundry, wasn't it?
Oh right.
Yeah. It was foundry. So yeah, that's what I want on my tick list. Is now I'm aware of it. Now we're sort of YouTubers. Is do
Bring eyes opened.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not in a garage anymore. We're a scout hut instead.
Yeah.
Very blinkered though, really, wasn't it? When you look back.
Yeah. We were just Games Workshop. We didn't do anything else.
No, there's always 40k.
Yeah.
And when the edition moved on, we moved on with it. I mean, to be fair, it took us a while to think, oh, do you know what? 9th is just
Not us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then oddly enough, going back to earlier editions, you realise how much fun they were. In fact, even to this day, I can recall more fun times playing 2nd edition with more goofy stuff happen than I can recall with any other edition. Was at the New York English Civil War Museum there, as well as in Newark. Oh, that's quite north. Yeah, I can well believe it as well.
Yeah. That's the put right.
Because it's due, it's every 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, every 3 years to keep it going.
Keep it fresh. If they when 11th comes out, you will see the end of the original Marines. It will all be.
Oh, with a force setting. Yeah.
I think they're going to move into Legend, aren't they?
Whatever. Yeah, well, perhaps you already have, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if they are. I don't know. I'm not up to date. Everything seems to be Primaris now. Everything's jumped across the Rubicon. Yours is not as far. People like Sigma Spearhead. Sigma Spearhead. That's
that's
the fancy one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sigma, because you gave birth to Kings of War. And now they've tried to claim it back with Old World. And I was listening to a chap yesterday on the painting thing. He's saying he didn't find it Old World as good as Fantasy Battle used to be.
I don't know.
No, he said some of it's just doesn't seem to be as good as, and a lot of people reckon that either fourth or you can do Warhammer Renaissance, which is basically a fan based taking all the crap away. So
Right.
Josh loves it, Warhammer Renaissance. If you ever try to get into Warhammer Fantasy Battle, he'd always suggest playing that. So a lot of people think 6th edition was the best edition.
Oh, I can't remember.
What about Chaos? Have they stolen some Primera seeds to get your own, or are they firstborn?
No. I think the last one I saw was Fabius Bile was basically almost making his own.
Yeah.
That's
They'll work something out, whether they won't be Primaris, but they'll be sort of
demon infused.
Demon infused, yeah.
Or
I thought they'd go
infused,
that way, whether somehow, because of what's happened with the Cook's Malediction or whatever it is, there's something infused with some dark matter from the wall to make them just as tough as everything. And I was looking through the Slaanesh Codex, the Emperor's Children Codex, which brought it into work. And you look at stuff have so many attacks and it does D2 damage or D3 damage or does flat 3 damage. And you think, fine, but the fact is you think, oh great, my model's got 2 wounds.
What are you doing?
Well yeah, I'm attacking you with a flat 3 damage. Brilliant, I might as well just have 1 wound and that does 1 wound damage. All this extra wounds, oh look how many wounds it does, look how many shots I got. If you've got 3 wounds, you've got to be shot 3 times. If you've got 1 wound, you'll be shot once. And if your gun only shoots once, it doesn't matter, does it?
He's waiting for the. Have you
So
got
how are the Italians coming along, Rich? Well,
let's not disrupt.
I think. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you.
Stop me right there. We've got to do the next game we're doing for bolt action Western Desert. I've got to get some more German tanks. I haven't got enough because they've got to be Panzers 1s, 2s, or 3s. And I've always said I want to get a Panzer 2.
Yeah.
So it's giving me a great excuse to do it. So I think the next bolt action game we do.
I don't have numbers again, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
The tables will turn, but we do Italians. Just doing Italians against British.
Alright, yeah.
In the desert, because I want to give the Italian rules a go.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got so many tanks and men, but I think I'm lacking. I've got a mortar model. I've got a mortar, anti-aircraft gun, and a machine gun.
So I can't wait till we do main. Because that's when I can use the heavy mortar.
Have you got it?
Yeah. Because that's the first time they used it, apparently.
Oh, is it?
That's why when I use it then.
Oh, we've got the trains and the tracks, because Ola pretty printed them off for us.
I just got to get it.
Because it is by a train station, isn't it, or something?
That's what Alamein is, a train.
Yeah.
It's the train station, yeah. There's nothing major about the place, it's just it had a train station.
And yet it turned the tide. Much about Gandalf and white with them. That will fit with the new 3D printer for printing all those tanks. What, no flamethrowers, Rich? No, I don't have any flamethrowers. I prefer horse heresy to 40k these days, although I prefer the 40k setting, so if I'm doing a narrative, it's in that. Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, well, apparently, isn't the Horse Hero it's a bit like 3rd edition?
So is it?
It was like one of the older editions, yeah, when someone was doing it. I saw one day and went, oh yeah, I see there was a lot of stuff in it. I went, oh yeah, that's like this edition. They've taken the kind of thing in it. So I thought, oh,
but we are definitely doing,
because I've got the book.
We are definitely doing turn activation, aren't we? It's modelled on 7.
Yeah, I knew it was one of the editions, yeah.
So I reckon we're going to do second ed with unit activation. And you could theoretically do 3rd edition with unit activation if you just ignore the move, shoot and assault. And you just go for, you either move 6 inches and shoot, or you run 12.
Yeah, because if you shoot, you lose your attacks, don't you? You lose your charge bonus.
Yeah. So there's but if you're doing unit activation, it's only really going to work if you do your. It was such a long game. If you do all your movement, like second or bow action, or you just like bow action. So you either move and shoot or run.
Yeah.
Or charge into combat. It will work. And I reckon unit activation, especially in 3rd, if you ignore the move, shoot, assault rules, and you just over assault, and you don't roll for how far you can charge, you just 12 inches. Or you roll your 2 dice and double the result, because you're charging into the terrain. There's ways around it. It's exactly bow action.
Yeah.
That's what it will be. and we're gonna have to do it. And the danger is we might be like, that works so much better. What about second ed with third edition force organisation? That stops heavy troops.
We thought about that.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
David says, so when you redoing Siege, will you be swapping sides? We're going to do a smaller Siege game. We won't tell you what's in it.
But we make sure the rules...
The walls will be stronger.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Oh.
Use bolt action for turn sequences and 40k for shooting and fighting. Yeah, we'll just get it and just go...
Well, is it Ravage Star? They've kind of done that on his, but they've got it's 40k basically, but their version of 40k. You've got random activation in a bag, but what they've done is if each troop type, so you've got a token, if it's a HQ, it's got HQ written on it. If it's fast, it's got fast. If it's troop, all goes in a bag. Your opponent puts his and you pull them out. And if you put out a HQ, you can only activate the HQ unit, and so forth. You don't know what you're going to be able to activate. Yeah, and but your opponent can get all these come out, and then you get
action.
But it's actually unit specific as well. What was quite good.
Yeah, so you're thinking, I need to move my tank. I need my tank. Oh, Commander, crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did look at that game when they were showing it, and I thought, oh, that looks. And the model was like, oh, that looks good. Oh, they look good. But then I saw the price, I went, I can't really afford that.
But going back to Slipstream's question, with my second edition Dark Angel army, I'm going to do the points for him what I have, so it will literally go like that and go straight in to third. So I need to do another tactical squad of Dark Angels, which I've got the model, so I will do. What are you going to use the custard coloured models for, Rich? Custard coloured? What custard coloured models? Unless he's on about me nids.
It could be about your nids.
Could be on about my nids. They're yellow.
Yeah.
Well, the cheese suits are mostly yellow. But yeah, so we've talked quite a lot about limiting ourselves to the third edition organisation chart. It's easily done, and that's what you got. Current but bad autocorrect. Your epic. Oh, my epic. What are you going to use the custom models for? Yeah, epic. Which will happen hopefully this year. The ones on Facebook, yeah. So I've slowly started in the background just tinkering away with my epic. And what am I going to do next?
Well, I'm actually going to try to start mine.
I want to save the Titan until last. So I might do my Tempest next.
I had a good idea for my Titan. And I've got to go through my bit box to see if I've got the thing.
But you're doing Space Rules, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you going to field a Warlord Titan?
Yeah. Cool. Because you said you won't let me do the Warhounds.
You can do. It's your army.
You said, no, go have a Warlord.
Well, it's your army. Do what you bloody like. Put the Warhounds on there.
Yeah, I have 2 squads of them.
Oh, beardy bastard.
Well, they're cheaper than the Warlord.
Yeah, but the Warlord looks cool.
You see, this is why I had to take the Warlord, because you was my baby.
It's a roller cool.
Yeah, see? No, I was thinking actually, I'm pretty sure there's, on one of the old sprues, there was a wolf's head for Space Marines.
Thanks, Leslie. Good choice of colour, custard and goblin green.
But yeah, there was for one of the Marines, you had a wolf's helmet. I was going to see if it's fitted the Warlord Titan. Because they actually did bring out a lead.
Yes, they did.
For it, but there's no way I'm getting that. If I did find it, I'd have to pay for a freaking reef for it.
Yeah.
So I thought, I wonder if I can actually fit one of those onto the Warlord Titan.
Cool, I don't know.
Might be around the same size.
Go, isn't it?
Yeah.
That wolf's helmet model, I'm sure, is in the rulebook middle section, front cover. You're on about the. Nah, that'd be too small.
No, it ain't. You think the size of a Marine?
You're on about the Space Wolf Captain, like you sort of like that.
Yeah, that's a lead model.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but they actually, when they bought out Space Wolves in plastic,
Oh, right.
They actually had, I'm pretty sure they had a wolf's head in a wolf's helmet.
Right, okay.
In plastic. And I think, I might be able to
That'd be mad.
swap it around because then it was free with the army.
That'd be mad.
Mm.
I'm going to treat myself to Warlord Titan.
So yeah, I might have to.
Because I'm going to need one when I do the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Because oddly enough, I'm going to do a Blood Angel epic army. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but Rich, you got Dark Angels. But we've also got a Blood Angel army.
Mm.
Yeah, the old Grey Hunter box had one. Yeah, there you go then.
Yeah, so I'm going to see if that kind of fits. I was bound to have a spare pot somewhere, or a bit box. If not, if I've got some plastic, I'll put it to pieces.
Question: have you guys ever looked into Imperial Commander Bat Rep or Highlight? Looked at Imperial Commander Bat Rep? No, I've not heard of them. Which you never use, poor Danny. Yeah, no, but we are going to do a series of battles really focusing on Danny's models. Aren't we?
Hey!
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Yeah.
Better late than never. Thank goodness you guys always go over it. Well, we are about to finish.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
an hour,
yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to do a series. We're probably going to do the, you know, because it's a rite of passage, the missions in the second edition book, the Armageddon.
Oh
missions.
yeah.
Precursor to 40k. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Imperial Commander, Bat Rep, or Highlight. So we're going to do that, aren't we? We're going to use Danny's models because I'm sure we've got enough to do that. This is a bit where we say good night, guys. Yeah, we are in a minute. See, Leslie's saying 60 minutes, Rich. So we're going to do that, which we might start that, our next 40k game, we might start that actually.
Yeah, can do.
Because we're not sure what we're going to do.
No.
We've got the cardboard buildings.
Yeah.
So we could technically do that. We have got they're not well painted, but we got the Gretchen and the Goth models. I got the card Dreadnought. I mean, I've got a Dreadnought, but I haven't got around to paint it. So there's a few missions in there.
Yeah.
And we definitely got the models to do it. Cardboard Dread. Yeah? What do you mean? Question mark. You've got to use the Cardboard Dread. Imperial Command Companion game. And you can combine with how to play. Cardboard Dread forever. Yeah, turn it sideways for a -2 to hit. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You can borrow mine. No, I've got a Cardboard Dreadnought. I don't need to borrow yours, Simon. That's very kind of you.
You got a metal one as well, yeah?
I have, I just got to paint it. I'm going to bang that up.
Yeah.
Do that in the evening.
I guess.
Spray it back, dry brush it silver, give it a brown wash. Bosh.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we haven't really started, but yeah, I'm gonna have to stop painting my epic, or else I'll never start it.
But that's all I've done is just, honestly, I've just chipped away at it. And what I've got on my desk now, which I will finish, is the Die Avenger stance. You'll play with the German half tracking card soon.
Yeah. God, don't.
It's not a bad idea.
Well, you can play with.
We could just photocopy the covers. And then make sure we only have the camera angle on one side, so we can see.
No, there is a guy who actually does all the rule book and the rules with printable cards. So you literally cut out the actual men and just slot it on. Yeah, and he's done it so people learn to play without spending money.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a company. I've seen it a few times where he's on rank and file and stuff like that, and it literally is just piece of card just folded over, so you got the front of the guys and the back of the guys kind of thing.
Yeah, but they've done that in Games Workshop, done in the second box set of Fantasy Battle. I've finally finished my last freelance job. Now I can get back to painting Scots and Jason's Chaos.
Hey!
Yeah, so I know the second edition of Fantasy Battle had them because you had the Magnificent Sven, and it was like 7 characters on a barge.
Yeah.
And then in the back of the third edition book, you had to cut out rectangle things for cavalry or square for infantry. And it's just pencil drawings or ink drawings of elven archers or goblins on wolves and stuff like that. And then, of course, 4th edition came on. I was like, oh, here's your models instead. Oh, that changed everything, didn't it? Blood Angel Scouts. Looking forward to those squats, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh, Blood Angel's on.
Oh, he is.
So that's the guy you're having a scout off.
You went to scout off, yeah.
Instead of a dance off.
Yeah.
You're having a scout off.
Or I just said we could do doubles and two scout armies going against somebody else.
There's another Nid. If I take a Nids, there's another Nid player there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. 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 Yeah, but you got somehow scout off. I'm interested. Yeah. But you are we going to try and cram in 3 games that day?
If we can, yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
because I'd only get 3 in on our bunker assault and then 1 big one with Danny. So I'll probably be doing that again. But we got to drag Danny down to Cabin Jasper's again.
The full yard.
Only 3 games was 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, our 3 games was 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Jesus. Yeah, but Slipstream, that's because you spent so many hours arguing over the rules. I can fit 200 scouts in a game, right? How's that even possible? Oh, yes, my friend, this should be finished in a couple of weeks.
200 scouts?
That's impossible.
It's
1,500 point army.
They're 100 points each.
Yeah. There's got to be a misprint. Maybe that's
5.
20. No, how many did you have? You had like 20 in your last scout army.
There's
And
5.
then you had Marines.
It's
no.
5 scouts per squad, and it's 100 points a squad.
Oh, you're trying to do maths now, aren't you?
That's
So
25.
you do the maths for me.
25. 75 scouts.
Yeah, Slipstream, you do argue a lot. You do argue. What you call and you deliberately wind people up as well. Only 1,500. Boo. Yeah, 1,500 points. Well, that would give you 75 scouts.
Yeah.
We'll take 5 away. You got 100 points for your commander. So you got 70 scouts. 70 scouts.
With bolt pistols. Nothing else, because they don't come with swords.
Yeah, but both pistols are 16 inches.
Yeah.
And you two definitely take me back to that half yard place. I've been thinking of the way they can make it more challenging. Or eat it sideways. Can't run the standard scouts, need something better. Why?
Why?
This is Jace you're talking about. You don't care. Jace, you got goblins? Yeah, I know. You don't care, you lost a unit. And? He'd be like, you've lost 5 scouts. I have another 65. I mean, heavy bolters and multi barrels.
No, I don't need them, mate.
So 50 counts with weapons. See, now you're being bored and overthinking it.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you imagine that? Turn up with 70 scouts
I
with
only
the captain.
all I took was scouts, 2 land speeds, and 2 whirlwinds.
I hate you.
That was my scout army. Oh, and the commander.
Oh yeah, armed with bad attitude. That was it. Jump packing of bloody paraphrase or something.
Yeah, it was.
Now he's being really. Thank you.
That's what I took the last time we could ours.
Me
Weekend.
think, how dare you? So yeah, but now.
My scout army was 2 land speeders,
Yes.
a bunch of scouts,
Yeah, with some of them had sniper rifles.
Yeah.
In fact, I think 2 of them did.
2 whirlwinds,
Yes.
and a commander with a jump pack and power fist.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, deploy me tanks. What about the rest? Sucks to be you. Deploy the rest of your army.
Yeah, I did that shit. So, there's that one.
There's my commander. Right, you deploy the rest. What? But Demarga isn't it? I'd have to deploy first anyway. So then he's like that. Oh, well, put them in charge range of them. Put them over there. They can shoot that. Brilliant. And I'll just with the whirlwinds.
Somebody's a whirlwind has to shoot the closest units.
Yes, if it's doing the indirect.
Yeah. Anyway.
Scouts with shell blast everyone back on their butts. I think that was second, eh?
Yeah, but I didn't like that because you had to be so freaking close.
Yeah, and Nid, you want to be close.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because it's 4 inches or else it doesn't want to do it.
What's it say? I'll keep this for close encounters. I've heard that. I'm contemplating deploying second with guard by taking 4 premiers and everything in reserve. You are such a baby bastard. Honestly, the games they have, there's no love lost. It's you can feel the beardiest army up there.
Yeah, but if you can do guard, don't worry about Chimeras. Just do minimum troops, rest of sentinels. They can walk on. From reserves.
You're not making any friends here, are you?
That's what I did.
Oh, you got to take our Sentinel army to BA this year.
I can't take. How many armies want me to take?
Everything.
No, I'll
It's like what's the oh god, I can't remember the actor's name now. Oh, he's a really good actor. He's in Leon, and he's only just passed away. Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman. No, it wasn't Alan Rickman. Gary Oldman, and he's in Leon. And they said, "Who are you gonna bring? Bring me everybody." I'm hoping to have a couple more surprise units painted up for Jace come October. All I'm gonna have to say is the Avatar should have a worthy opponent. I reckon he's got you. Everyone, yeah, thank you, yeah. Bring everyone, great idea. Yeah. Gary Oldman. Everybody! He's goes right off on one. Leon's such a good film.
Sentinels.
Yeah, bring that. So
That's a Bunker Assault.
Bunker Assault, you have to squeeze in 3 games on the Saturday with 3 different armies. And then Sunday, you got to do another army. You got to bring the
4 bloody
Overwatch army.
armies.
You got to do the Overwatch army as well.
Overwatch army?
Oh. How to alienate yourself and not make friends? If you don't take it on, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. Oh, God, you got to do it. So take out a scout off against Blood Angel Scout, take out a scout army,
Yeah.
and then take the other one. And then, right, I'll take my Ghost Elder army, and people are like, yeah, Rich, it's so nice to see you field a balanced army compared to Jace. And honestly, my Wraithguard army is balanced compared to what he's going to bring. I could turn up with another Carnifex's Hive Torrent. That would be balanced.
It is balanced.
On a knife edge between tactical genius and insane. Oh. You will beat Billy No Mates at the end of that weekend, and it'll be hilarious.
But trouble is now we're going to have to use it on the channel after that weekend.
Yeah, great. Simon. You're a guest. Because I ain't going to guess that. I'm off. Have to meet fellows at the dumpster behind Warhammer store trade for Spables. Oh, yeah, see, Simon can bring his Alpha Legion against it. That would be a good scrap.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be a good scrap. Yeah, after Overwatch, we'll set that up. Because I'm bloody fighting it. So we saying beard up? No, just bring your normal Alpha Legion army.
Yeah, it's got enough beard.
Yeah, that's quite hard as it is. Right, we better go. We've got a battle report to film.
Yeah.
So next week we have fun. Looking forward to Bat Rep. I'm worried about what Danny from the US is conjuring up. Yeah, because he's not bringing his Bloodthirst again, is he?
Oh, isn't he?
No, broke up too much. Make them Spatial Scouts. Yeah, but the 3rd edition would be nasty because they come up from behind, don't they?
Yeah, they're released.
Yeah.
And second, that would be quite good.
Why?
Because
they're
they'll
still
get,
Scouts.
Yeah, but still Space Balls.
Right.
So they get the actual sensibility and all that stuff.
Alright, enhanced sensors
Oh,
and stuff like that.
What do they?
No, because they're not fully fledged Space Marines.
Oh, I have to
You'd have to check the codex.
Yeah.
Right, so next week is Kings of War, but it's a double, thanks to Matt, so that's for you, Matt. The Bloodthirster can't handle it, didn't. Acute sensitive Sarge. Oh, that's true, yeah. Right,
Yeah.
we gotta go, sir.
Yeah,
We go.
yeah.
Do you want to do the thing? I'm going to say bye-bye. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks for your comments. We'll see you next week. In fact, we'll be back in there, because we'll have 4 of us probably sat in.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Or we can bugger off and make up tea and let them do it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
There you guys.